If something, okay, recording has started. Great. So you will have that recording which you can send me later?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. Now, how you can share my screen now? Share, or you have to give me permission to share?
Okay, yeah, let me do that. There you go.
Okay, share the screen. Okay, so the whole screen is now shared.
Yep. Yep, gotcha.
Okay, so what I was planning to do, Dave, is just go over just one analysis and show you the hiccups I'm having step by step.
Sure.
So when I inserted the sample, I'll show you the first issue I'm having. I already inserted the sample. Now, if I show you the sample, everything is blurry when I go to the live mode. Where is my here? You'll see how blurry it is. So this is the sample holder that you guys custom made for me for my thin section, and that went there. And then when I went to the observation mode, I have some marks where I want to go, but the whole image is blurry, the live image.
Oh, your navigation image.
Yeah, navigation image. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. That's weird. It's like it didn't take the picture.
Because I have some marking in my sample, so I will just double click there and the stage will go there. But now I just am completely lost.
Yeah, you can't see it at all.
Yeah.
Okay. That's weird. Yeah, it's like it's not taking the picture.
I mean, there are some buttons here. I don't know if I have to press. You can have control of the mouse if you want.
Yeah, that's not going to help. So let's go back to specimen exchange. $80, yeah, that's correct. Your window's kind of weird. What's your window right now? All right, well, whatever. So go ahead and let's vent your system.
Oh, vent my system. Okay.
Yep. Yep. Okay, and should be able to pull the drawer open in a moment.
Yeah, now I can open it.
All right, so pull the drawer all the way out.
Okay.
Make sure it's all the way out.
All the way up. Yeah.
Okay, and then push it closed.
Okay.
And then hold it, let it pump down. It didn't retake the picture. Okay, reach up on the machine itself and push the vent button. So the middle button.
I'm sorry, which button? The power button?
Nope. Let's see. Nope. There we go. Sorry. This button right here.
I can't see you. Okay, so let's see if I have to go.
Yep. So push
Let me
that
see.
okay.
Let me see which button you are telling. I have to go back to the team mode.
Right.
Okay.
You have 3 buttons on the front of it, so the middle one. Yep.
Oh, the middle one.
Yep.
Oh, it's blinking now because it's venting.
Yep. That's the one.
So you want to press it now while it is blinking?
Yep.
Okay. I did.
Press and hold it for a second.
Oh, press and hold for a second. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. It's basically going to open it again, right?
Right. So yeah, as soon as it vents and opens, then you should be all set. And let's see. There we go.
Okay, so now it's so you want to open all the way out, right?
Yeah, all the way out. Yeah, all the way out.
Yep.
That shouldn't have tripped the camera. So can you show me a top-down picture of your sample? Or take it off and point it at the camera?
Oh, okay. Take it off and put it in front of your camera.
Yeah,
Okay,
just like
so.
see what the top of it looks like. Right. Nope. Yeah. There you go.
So
Oh,
you
wow.
can see the marking. Yes, there's some circles I made
Yeah.
on the sample.
Okay.
Okay, so those are the circles I intended to see in the navigation image.
Right.
Because
Right.
those are the only areas I want to go instead of wandering around in the whole sample.
So
So
I'm trying to figure out if that image is just a reflection or if it's something else. Can you grab a different holder? So just set that one down on the table.
yeah, it doesn't matter which folder I do. Like for example, if I take this folder,
Yeah.
which is no sample, but the
Yep.
sample stuff.
Yeah, let's pop that in for a second. Because I think it's not retaking the image. I don't think it's that it's blurry. I think it's not taking the image.
Okay, so now if I go all the way in now,
Yep. Yeah, if you can show me your screen again. Right now I'm seeing mine. Yep.
yeah, okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Yep. No, so it didn't take the image.
Yeah,
Right? So it's not that it's blurry, it's not taking a new image.
yeah.
I hate to say this, but I don't have a good solution for that one. I think you have to contact service.
Okay. You mean the camera failed like so quickly? Or
Yeah. Yeah, somehow it's not able to identify the camera. Now this may be something that service can help over the phone with. Not phone, but I mean remotely. They may tell you, open up this window and select this COM port or something like that to make the camera active again. But yeah, you're gonna have to reach out to service because I don't know how to fix this one.
okay,
It's not a focus problem. It's definitely not retaking the photo.
okay, okay, okay. So it's probably the camera issue. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So I will contact George then. Okay.
Yep.
So let's while it is pumping, then can I remove it by pressing the middle button again?
Yep. Correct.
I can put my sample. Okay.
Yeah. So when George is working with you, or whoever it is that's working with you, you're going to want to use that sample that you're about to pull out, not your glass one. Because
Okay.
the glass one will confuse them. They'll be thinking that they're looking at a reflection or something like that, which is kind of what I thought. So we're looking for something like Stokes.
Yep.
But it took it or it didn't take it.
Sure.
Yep. Now, one thing I might suggest is powering everything down, just turning everything off and turn it all back on again.
Oh, okay. So
So
let's
if I can turn that computer off. So when you do that, though, you're going to kill the meeting.
I do power off my SEM at the end of run.
Oh, okay.
But that didn't help.
Shoot. All right, then I don't have a good answer.
I mean, I did power off my SEM. When
Right.
I'm not using it for 3-4 days, I power off everything. By SEM means just the front button of the SEM, not the EDS or anything. I don't go below. I don't press the main power button below in the control box. I just press the bottom button in the SEM, the power button.
Right, and then the PC as well. So my recommendation, just as a last shot in the dark, is not just to power off the SEM itself, but to actually power off the box and to turn off your computer. Let's do
So power of the box means power of that front button where the main power, not the interior button of the EDS. I mean, there is another button on the right side of the control box.
This button right here.
Not just that, there is another one on the right side which you can reach by your finger. On the right side of that box,
inside.
Yeah,
just this one.
Just that one. Okay, sounds good. So that one. So you want me to do that now?
Yep. So so power off the SEM first.
Okay, and then that button.
And then this.
Okay.
But then I also want you to kill the computer, which, if we're on your SEM computer, we're going to kill the meeting.
So so you want to shut down the PC and everything and turn on everything. So we will reconnect after we turn on.
Yep. Yeah. So don't use use shutdown when you're going to shut off the computer.
Just shut down. Yeah.
Yep.
So first you want me to shut down the SEM by pressing the power button, then shut down the control box main power.
Yep.
Then turn off the PC, everything basically. Actually, I tell you what, my second problem is many times when I don't use my SEM for like a week, when I start, I don't get any live analysis. The live analysis screen is completely blank. But if I do the shutdown of the SEM only, just the power button, then it comes back. But if I just idle the SEM for a week, live analysis doesn't show up. And then when it shows up, my idea is wherever you click, you will get an analysis right there at the point of your cursor.
Right.
But that's not what's happening. I'll show you next. Let me first.
Go ahead.
So first I'm doing now. So right now I am ready. So I can turn off the SEM. Let me see. Okay, I'm still on. Okay.
Yep. Right. There's nothing in the chamber, or is it your stubs that are in the chamber?
There is my sample now in the chamber. So
okay.
I can turn off the SCM now completely.
Right, so
I don't have to go to eco mode or anything, right? I can just press off.
Yep.
Okay, so I turn off the SCM.
Yep.
And then I turn off the main power. Okay, I turn off the main power. And then I am going to leave you for a moment and turn off the.
Yep, so I'll just sit here for you.
Yeah, shut down the computer. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, definitely a full shutdown. Yep. It's gone. Hello.
Okay, so we can get the share button activated.
Oh, yep. I'm gonna do it again.
The recording started. Okay.
Put the wrong one. Yep.
Oh, it's your screen, it's not my screen. It should share my screen.
I'm not sharing, so this is you. Yeah, just make that one.
See, last time my whole screen got a red line, like a red margin, red boundary. It's not coming now. So,
All right, so click share screen.
uh, share,
Make sure you're sharing the screen and not the application.
yeah, the share my screen, the entire screen. Yeah, entire screen. So you should be able to see my whole screen now.
Yep, I can see your whole screen. So
Oh, awesome. And it's recording already?
didn't stop, did I? No, I didn't stop. It's still recording.
Okay, so now you want me to
Yeah,
press
the sound program. Yep. Yeah, power up the. You got to power up the switch on the floor.
Yeah, I did. I just waited a minute or two and then I powered off.
Yep. And then so the SEM's power.
Yeah, then the send power. Yep. Okay, so now.
Now you just cancel eco mode. Oh, that's my eco mode.
Where is the session? I have to create it
There we go. Yeah, I'm looking at your screen.
right there. Here. Okay, so now I have the 80 millimeter. Everything is fine.
Yep.
So if I go to observation now.
Yeah. Right. So we need to vent.
Oh, we need to vent. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Right. You can just push the button on your sound.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
And you want me to take all the way out again and then put the sample start?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So if this doesn't solve it, then it's definitely going to go to service.
Okay.
So you'll have to contact them and get them to come out and look at it.
Yeah. Okay, so I take the whole thing all the way out and I take my sample out and I put the empty star
Yeah.
in, and it is all the way out, and then bring it in.
Yep.
Oh, do I change to 32 millimeter maybe?
No, no, that's fine. Yeah, see, it's not taking a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the camera's not active. I don't know why, but
Yeah. Okay.
yep. Sorry.
So should I let it go, or I can press the middle button, vent button again while it is trying to pump?
Yeah, yeah. You don't need to wait for it. Yep. You can pump, vent it. But yeah, it's definitely not taking the picture. I don't know why.
Yeah.
All right, so it was full power down and a computer power down, so that didn't solve it. Nobody played with the cables in the back of the PC.
No.
Okay.
No, do you want me to go back and see the cable? I mean, all the cables are connected, tightly connected.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with them because they're going to have them in certain places. But one of my thoughts is, for whatever reason, the USB camera plug is in the wrong port or something like that. I don't know.
Now, can you show me what is the USB camera port supposed to be?
Honestly, I don't know. I've got a bunch of USB cables out the back of my PC, and I don't know which one's the camera and which one's something else.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all kind of bundled in the back. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah, if you're talking to me, I can't hear you.
There is no USB coming to the SEM. Maybe there is USB going to the PC side.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Okay.
would reach out to service and just tell them what you've done. That you did a complete power down, including the box.
Yeah.
That you did a complete power off on the shutdown on the PC
Yeah.
back, and there's still no image. So for whatever reason, your chamber scope is not functioning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So are you going to be part of this storm as well?
Oh yeah, we're all getting ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. So you're on the icy side of it, right?
Yeah, we are near Pittsburgh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we are in Pittsburgh. They're expecting 14 to 16 inches
Yep.
by the morning of Sunday. It's going to start from tomorrow. So it's going to start from tomorrow, I think, afternoon, and then it will continue into Sunday and then probably Monday.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Yeah, so we're looking at 12 to 20, but we're on the northern side of it, so we're going to get powder. No get any ice.
Okay. No, we're going to get pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be a record snow for this area for a while now. So everybody is running to Walmart and trying to get as much supplies as possible. So it's bad. It's going to be bad. I know.
Nomageddon shopping.
Well, we got an amazing springtime weather for last 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
We got like really like in the 30s. Literally came up. I mean, it's really really nice weather we got for a while. But then now we can't be escaped from this weather.
Yep, winter's back.
And you guys are in the same zone, actually, and
yeah,
and you are in the Massachusetts, right? So the Massachusetts, we got a lot of problems in concrete. We're looking some sample. In fact, the sample that I have is from a crumbling foundation in Massachusetts. They have a lot of homes with crumbling from foundation in western Massachusetts. In the Worcester County. The Worcester County is the worst of all. They get a lot of problems in the homes. So,
yeah. Isn't the one where the aggregate that came in had stuff that swells when it gets wet?
Yeah, that's the pyrrhotite problem. That was very common in Connecticut. Now Massachusetts, a lot of homes are affected. So yeah, we're working on that, and all the quarries there are basically testing their stone before because now they won't approve the aggregate until it's passed for pyrrhotite.
Right.
So let's go back to so we can handle that. So now let's look at any particular area. Now you see the live image immediately started coming. So,
yep.
But that live image will be completely blank if I don't use the unit for a while. So then I had to go through all this shutting down to reactivate the live image.
Weird. That shouldn't happen. But while we're here, where the live EDS data is, in the upper right corner, there's an arrow.
upper right corner.
Where the EDS is. No,
Yeah.
right. Could push that and then press the auto button. Whoop, no, yeah, the auto button.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so let me now do one thing. Let's go to an iron reach phase. Okay, there is an iron. So usually, Dave, what I do is when I get an image, I usually first start with I play with the stigmator first, do the auto, and then I do the focus. I do the stigmation first, and then I do the auto, and then I go back to the slow mode, and in the slow mode, then I do the same thing. And sometimes I just go to auto of all.
Yep. Yeah, you can go auto.
So let me see, an area where I should get a big bright iron, so I can show you the difference happening.
Sure.
Okay, so here you go. So there is an iron reach phase coming. Come on. Here. So let's bring it in the. Okay, so this should be a big blob of iron.
Sure.
So now let me show you. Let's bring it little down and let's do a auto everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a while, if I don't get this live analysis screen active at all. I mean, I just get all blank there. So once we shut down the SEM and restart, not the PC, just the SEM, then we bring the live screen back.
So let me, yeah, if you turn that off, right? Now, at the bottom of your screen, in the lower right corner, there's a little up arrow.
Bottom of my screen, lower right corner.
Not the screen, your PC screen.
Oh,
right?
in the PC screen, huh?
Yep, so press that. And then there's a green circle.
Uh-huh.
So right click where it says restart. Don't do it now.
Mm-hmm.
But when the EDS is not coming up, try clicking restart. It will close your SEM window, but what it's going to do is it's going to restart the operation server for the SEM.
Yeah. Yeah.
That may solve the problem.
Okay. Okay. That I will remember.
Then we need to look a little deeper.
Basically, you're telling me to restart the operation server. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So now let's go back to, okay, so now go to the slow mode, and then I probably need a little more.
Yep.
Okay, so now if I want to analyze that area, so this is a nice, you can see actually all the cracks started forming in the pyrrhotite. This is a sample from Massachusetts, one of the foundations. So now anyway, so if it is still not, oh wow, it is really dark. Let's do an auto quickly.
Okay. So it looked to me like you had a good brightness and contrast for a minute there. Why did you go to auto?
It was kind of too dark for me. I mean, in this area. So because of the iron rich phase, the paste area got really dark. I want to bring the sand particles. You see the sand particles. So you would expect silica peak in the sand.
Right.
And if I go to the iron, you would expect an iron peak. So now, if I go back to my live mode, if I bring my cursor somewhere in this iron, all I would expect is iron and sulfur. That's pyrrhotite. But then when I go to the sand, I would expect silica,
Right.
which is doing it now. But before, it was always iron, and no matter what I go, see, now it is doing it correctly.
Right. So right now you're not sampling, right?
No. I mean, I'm in the live mode, right? The live analysis mode.
Right. So where's the map analysis up top? Change on the upper left where it says map analysis. Yeah, change that. Yep, element analysis. Right. And then over on the right, click on select mode.
On the right, click on select mode. Where is the select mode? Oh, select mode, not the placement mode. I see.
Now, if you place a cursor somewhere, it's not storing data. It's just going to tell you what's there.
Exactly. So that's what I was making mistake. I was in the placement mode.
Right. So placement mode will collect and store data, but select mode is just a survey, right? So you need to, so now hold down the left button and don't let go. Hold that left button down.
Hold the left button.
Yep. So the left mouse button, as long as you're holding it, that's the point from which you're getting data. As soon as you let go, it's not.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, so my mistake was not staying in the select mode in the elemental analysis. So in the map analysis, I won't be able to get that. I have to come to the elemental analysis because that quick survey is always I have to do first.
Yep.
Before I decide, do I really care about the full-blown analysis? That's an ilmenite, iron, titanium oxide. So okay, I got that idea. So I have to be in the elemental analysis, and I have to be in the select mode. That is where I was. Okay, got it. So now let's go to, maybe I can stay here and then do a map. Okay, before I do the map, see, this is what I want to know, Dave. So what I do, anytime I do an elemental analysis, I go to condition, and in the condition, whether it's an elemental map or spectrum, doesn't matter. In the spectrum, I go to select element, and I have created a cement paste setup with these are the elements I'm interested only.
Sure.
I don't want the gold to show up, even though I have gold coating. You can have a blank peak, but I don't want gold to be analyzed.
Right. So in that case, go all the way to the left where it says settings.
All the way to the left. Okay. Let's close that settings. Okay.
Yep. And then EDS settings, hit the drop down. And analysis settings. And disable elements settings. And gold. And then
I can do
carbon
also.
Yeah.
I mean, everything should be disabled except mine. Can I say select all and?
No.
Oh, I can't. Then everything will show up. I don't need the rare earth and all those.
Well, they'll only show up if they're there.
Oh, okay. I see. This one I'm forcing to disable. I see.
You're forcing that to not show, even if it is.
Yeah, I see. Okay. So
in the lower right, or it won't happen.
Apply.
Yep.
Okay, I see. Okay. So that really helped, Dave. Okay, so now, because that was, I had to manually do that, and it was driving me crazy. Every time I had to shut off. And same thing actually will happen, but carbon, I may keep it on now. So now I still go to condition, and I go to the elements, and these are my elements of interest.
That'll show for the spectrum, but not for the map.
That's for the spectrum, for the elemental analysis. Yep, same thing for the map. Even for the map, I have the exact same setup.
There you go. Good.
You know, and for map this is where to. Usually I stay 512, 3484.
That's up to you. I typically do 256.
Typically, you do what?
I typically do 256. If I'm putting multiple element maps on a single page, 256 is plenty.
256 by 192, that one. Okay.
Yep. That's 50,000 pixels, which is 50,000 individual spectra being stored. And it's about 11 or 12 megabytes.
Oh.
If you go to the next one, the 512, it's 50 megabytes.
Okay. So if I can stay there and get a decent map, that's fine. Let's stay there. And then stopping condition, I keep endless because I decide when to come and stop it.
Yep, and then extension as well.
I'm sorry?
Click on extension.
Oh, extension,
And probe tracking, and I usually use 30 seconds.
And then...
and also was that live time scan? Turn that on.
Live time scan, okay.
Yep. And then
And
the
then
filter is up to you. There's a lot of different filters in there.
that is what I need to know. I usually go to none. I get the sharpest image, but darkest.
Right.
Sharpest and darkest. But usually I play between average. Weighted average gives a brighter image,
Yep.
but it's not sharper.
Right. I do the weighted 3x3. Some people prefer the edge preserving small.
I'll go there and see. I'll show you when, because we can change that while the image starts forming.
Correct.
Okay, so
5x5 and 7x7, I wouldn't do either of those. It's going to make everything soft.
which one?
I would use the 3x3.
Oh, you would use 3x3, not 7x7.
No, not at all. Yep. That's the one.
Oh, okay. You want weighted, not the regular 3x3.
I do weighted, but you can do either one.
Okay.
You can
Okay,
always do it during collection, so it's up to you.
Now, remember, all these changes we did in these, let's save it, in these condition session.
Yep.
Not there, right? There was nothing there we did.
Correct.
Not there.
Nope, not there.
Okay, now, so there are so many places I can change those settings. That's why I want to know that I'm not screwing up by changing at one place, but not in the other place. So everything we did here. Okay. So now, before I do map, let's do on quick element. Just one, like I would go to, now I have to go back to placement mode when this will activate. And I will do like point, and let's choose just one there, and let's choose just one paste. Every time I get that, so then I have to go to show list. I have to manually change that to 1 and 2. I have to press 1 and then I have to say enter. I have to go to 2. Is there any way?
Nope.
No. Okay. So I have to do that manually.
Yep.
Okay. Now, look, there is a condition coming here again. Do I need to worry about that condition at all?
You've already done it. You don't need to do it again.
Okay. I don't need to do that again. Okay. So I will ignore that and then I will just say start. And now, once I get the 2, so what I do 2 things here. I did not check. See, first one is a metal, right? Second one is a silicate. So I'm going to have the first one in the metal mode, which I can change later.
Yep.
And second one, I will stay in the oxide mode. I on purpose choose two different, because for the metal one, I need just the atomic percentage. And for the silicate, I want the oxide percentage.
Yep.
So now I usually don't go up to 20 when I have nothing. I change that to 10 kV there.
Right. So there's a skill that's, you can do it there, but that's not where I do it.
Okay.
So we're actually going to go back way over to the left, click settings again.
Okay, so I'll keep it there. I'll keep it there then.
So way over to the left, setting. And then let's do the EDS drop down. Yep. And click on, let's start with specimen setting, spectrum settings. Thank you. That neon green, that's great on black, but as soon as you send that to a PowerPoint, it's terrible. You can't see it. So let's click on the green, neon green. Yep.
Click on the neon green, huh?
Yep. And change that to red.
Red, okay. Uh-huh.
And then scroll all the way down. Keep going. And custom scale. That 0 to 10. If you like 10 kV as your scale width, that's a good one.
And I will say that fixed value or auto scale. Auto scale is fine, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then where it says cursor type short, change that to go across.
Oh.
Right. And then hit apply.
Okay.
Right. Now, analysis settings, that's probably fine. Map settings. Scroll all the way down to palette. So palette color settings. And then auto.
Auto, okay.
Right. So it's going to cycle through about 5 colors, and it'll just keep reusing the same 5 colors.
And same thing for the cluster map.
Nope, don't worry about those.
Okay,
now, The
One
if you
auto.
want, yeah, exactly. If you turn off auto,
Mhm.
right, you have some fixed elements in there, right? So
Mhm.
you're looking at the same elements over and over and over again.
Mhm.
If you want, what you can do here is select the element and set a color of your choice for all of
Mhm.
the elements that you use.
Mhm.
And then you can save as your own palette.
Yeah, but I have to first find out how they show up. Then I can decide which color shows up better for which element.
Exactly. So for
Okay.
right now, just use auto.
Yeah, for now I can do auto, but then I understand. Then I can do that.
Yep.
So I don't have to worry about playing with color every time.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
that entirely, which element to get which color depends entirely upon how the composite image shows up.
Correct.
Because the composite image is mixing the color and creating a whole new color. And that's what my concern is. I'll come to that point and show you. Okay, so now let's apply it.
Yeah.
And then
When it's in the same place, it'll be orange. You're correct.
so it should be red now, right? Oh, it's done. We
You
did
already
it before.
so this one's already done.
Yeah.
Now, you can choose this by using the little gear setting in the upper right corner there of the spectrum. Nope, nope. Back down in the spectrum window.
Okay. Spectrum window. Okay.
Yep. In the spectrum window. Yep. In the upper right corner, there's a gear.
Mhm.
Right corner. Right corner.
The right.
Keep going to the right. Keep going. Nope. Nope. There's a toolbox here.
Oh,
There's
this one.
here.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Change that to red.
I'm sorry.
Change the green, the neon green to red.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. But next time it will be fine.
When
Okay.
you do new ones, they'll all be red. But right now, you've already done them. Now you have to change
Yeah,
them.
yeah. But it didn't. I mean, at this time also, I had to go to. It's okay. Next time it will not happen. It will come as 10. Okay.
No,
So now,
it'll still come as 20. Now, on the left side of the spectrum window, you've got two icons there. The second icon says custom scale. That one will put it to 10 for you.
oh, okay. I see. So I have to click that to make it 10. Okay.
It'll always start as 20, and you click that to go to 10.
Okay, 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 okay. So now, for this one, see what I have to do is I can't press the quant button here. So I have to now. So what I was doing before is I was going there. First one is okay, so not now, sorry. So now I basically don't do anything. I go to data management.
Okay.
And in the data management, let's minimize the screen and go to data management. In the data management, so I basically select both analysis, right click open.
Sure.
And then once it opens, so for each point, the first point, I have to go there and then make it metal. And then after I make it metal, then I have to press the quant button every time. See, if I have like 10 analysis.
No. Up at the top, up top right corner, where the periodic table is, it says quant result. There you are.
No, what was happening before, Dave, if I don't physically press this button, when I create my report, in my report, I don't see the quantitative result.
Oh, okay, shrink this window.
If I had 10 runs, every time I had to select so what I was doing is I was going to periodic table, I was removing the gold, and I was forcing whichever elements I need. After I do that exercise, I was then going to the metal or oxide. Then I was physically pressing quant. If I don't do that, all the elements I chose won't show up in my report.
Yep. So shrink this window.
Swing this window, okay.
And shrink this window. And bring up the SEM window. And go to analysis conditions down bottom.
Analysis condition.
And spectrum tab. No, see, quant's selected there, so it should be fine. It should do quant automatically. I don't know why it wouldn't be. That would be weird. As long as quant is selected there, auto, you should be getting quant every time. And any change you make should update automatically.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Now, when you do maps, you don't get quant.
I'm sorry. When I do map, I don't get quant. You're right. But it still does give me a quant in the phase analysis. I get a quant on the right side, but okay. So now if I go back to that mode, so
Yep.
now it is like that. But then for the next element, I have to go there, and I have to make it offside. It is offside now.
You have it already. It's right there.
Yeah. So this is the offside. This is not the atomic. Yeah. And then the first one was atomic. Yeah. And the second one is offside. This is the offside, right? And then what I do save as comparison, and I can save it. It immediately goes to, and I create a same name in multiple places. I created the name test here, and then I go to send report as comparison. And then it comes.
Yep. It always takes a minute.
Yeah, it takes a few minutes, but then see, this is what I was talking about. This is where I'm getting the first one as atomic and the second one as oxide. Okay.
Right, but
yeah, then yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that's one way to do it. If it were me, I would probably send them as separate. If I'm going to do them, one is a metal and one is an oxide, I'm not going to put them in the same graph. I'm going to put them on two separate pages.
Okay, yeah, but usually I don't do that. I mean, I'm just for this session I'm doing, but you are right. Usually I do metal and oxide separately, completely.
Yeah.
And then I then I have to save it. I don't know if I need to save it here. I save with the same name.
Yeah, don't save the template. There's no need to save this.
Okay. There is no need to save that. I straight go to PowerPoint then.
Yeah.
And then I save it to my hard drive.
Yep.
Okay, so that save you are telling me to skip, because that is what I was wondering, because that save is going into the Neoscope system.
Yeah,
yeah, okay, got it. Yeah, that's what I don't need to do. Okay.
Right. You have the data, you have the PowerPoint, you don't need this view in the middle. This is just an immediate thing. You can throw that away.
Yeah, this is the one I saved.
Correct.
This is the one I saved. Okay. Got it. And this, we have our own. Let me go back and show you what I did.
Yep.
Okay, I understand. So I don't need to press this quant anymore, you are telling.
Right, you don't need to. It's already there, and it's that upper right window if you select the quant results. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So.
And again, that's only for spectrum. It is not for maps.
Right. Let me go back to where was I? Oh, not that. I'm sorry. I had to go to layout. How do I go to? Okay, so I had to go back there.
Management. Yep. Not that one.
That one. Let's close this one.
Yeah.
I had to go to data management here, and then I had to go to layout. Yep. See, what I did was I created some custom layout. For only thing I do is I do only for the map, and for the map, this is my layout. Where is the CMC composite? So that's my layout. I get map, then I get the composite image. This is the backscatter image. This is the composite image, and then I get 9 elements.
Good. Yeah.
And everything has to be in one page. That's how I created my template for the map.
Okay.
And then, but that's what I also want to go and see how I can change. And then for the element, where is my element? Only thing I do is map, and I don't need to phase map. Phase map can be automatically created once the map is done. And then this is my elemental template. Just get the main backscatter map and the spectrum. This middle one I'm trying to get rid of completely, because that's a composite spectrum of every point analyzed. it's really not a single point or a single area. This is like this spectrum that in the middle is basically.
Right. Can you roll the wheel on your mouse and make that bigger?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't read it. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I got to go through.
Yeah. Yeah. So your EM image, yeah, with a scale bar, yeah. Spectrum, quant results, legends. Yeah. So the only way to have the quant results is to show the spectrum. Because
yeah, but the quant result has to be there, but so I can get rid of the spectrum you're telling.
Nope. So if you print the sphere attached to the spectrum.
Okay, let's get the actual. Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's get the actual. Where is my
your data management that has your spectrum? Yep. There it is.
One. Okay, so send the report. Okay, so this is not what you want me to say. I'll straight go to PowerPoint. So if I get rid of this whole thing, not here. In here, I can't get rid of it.
You can't make it go in the template. You can remove it from the PowerPoint afterwards.
That's what I mean. Yeah, in the PowerPoint, because this spectrum is basically an average of everything.
Yep.
It's not, it's not a particular element. So although it is giving me both point in color coded form.
Right, but why would you do that here? Why wouldn't you just, so over on the templates on the right. On the right. Yep. Scroll down. And then choose one of the yellow ones.
Oh, yellow ones. Okay.
Yeah, they're orange, right? Yeah, these are yellow. So pick one of those. And you just gotta wait for it. Probably the one above that one. 2 up. Well, the next one, but because you like. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that one. Okay.
Did you click it? I don't see anything.
I thought I did. That's the one you want.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right. So this is going to do one at a time rather than both, and therefore you're not going to see the average and standard deviation.
I see. But I don't need this. Once I fix it, then it might be useful.
Once you fix it, you want it.
Yeah, it might be useful. Okay.
Yep.
So I can choose one of those as a single spectrum report.
Yep. So when you've got 2 up in the same window, that's fine. At the top, when you send it to a report, you can send as comparison or send as individual. So you're going to send as individual.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I got it.
Yep. So you can.
But individual, I may not do because I usually do 10, 20 points in an image.
Right.
And that's why I think comparison is going to be working more for me.
Sure. But yeah, so I mean, that's your choice, but it's just so you can.
But I understand. Yeah. So now let's do a map quickly where I need to really, okay, let's go back. Let's close that. Close that. So now if I go to map,
Yep.
Same one, we can do map. Everything is too dark here, but that's okay. So now, do I need to play with the condition? I don't do anything now, right? Because we already chose my condition there.
Yeah, you're all set. Yeah,
okay.
This is not the conditions window. This is your settings window, right?
Oh, I see. My conditions are here. I see.
But we've already set them, so we're good.
Yeah. So now, if we start the analysis.
Yep. Just start.
Okay. I wanted to show you, there are some gray bands within phenotype. Those are an offside. Okay, so now it picked up its own color. It always does. It picks up its own color, and it gives a horrible composite map. And I spent a lot of time playing with these colors to see what really pops up.
That's why I was telling you, you go back to the settings window with the EDS settings. and scroll down to the map palette. Turn off auto. Yep, so down there, settings. Yep. So turn off auto. And then one by one, once you know what colors you want, one by one, select the element, you're going to select the color.
Yeah.
And
But
then
to
you
know, and I'll apply that and fix it. But how do I know which color I want unless I see? Because that's a permutation combination I have to do. First of all, is there a way I can force it not to give same color for two elements?
Nope. Nope. Right now, if you use the auto, it's just going to cycle the same 5 colors. So as soon as you hit 6 elements, you're going to have a copy of a color. So the only way to do that is to create your own color.
Okay, I see. Okay, but that's something I have to know which one is the best combination for me. For example, for most of my samples, silica sand will be a very common phase. So for silica sand, I have to choose a color where sand will really stand up. And paste will be yellow is fine, and a yellow paste is fine. But then, oh, look, one important thing, iron. Where is my iron? Iron is this blue color, and sulfur is red, but I'm getting a weird color for the pyrrhotide.
Right, because
neither blue nor red.
Yeah, it's putting the red and the blue together and blending that color as if you were a painter blending colors, right?
Yeah, that's what I am thinking. Like how can I make it? So then, what's going to happen in the color map in the legend? It will say iron, blue, sulfur, red, and people will think, where are they?
Right. Correct. It's a blending of colors. That is what we do. So your best answer there is to not give them maps, but to give them phase pictures.
What?
Your best solution is to give them phase pictures, not map pictures.
I mean, that's what comes to the next point. Should I get the net map, or should I get the count map, or should I get VCA? Before I go to cluster phase will change everything.
Yep.
It don't give me the elemental map anymore. But if I want to stay in the elemental map, what would be the best option for me? See, the count one, you automatically see much sharper image I'm getting.
Yeah. If you were going to do that, then we know sulfur and iron in the same place. So I would make the sulfur either the same color as iron or a similar color.
Oh.
And then the same color when they pop up on the composite.
Oh, so you want to force them to be same color if they are going to be elements of the same phase.
But the only way to do that is to open it up from data management, so you can change the colors.
Yeah, after it's been done. Yeah. So by forcing the elements of the same phase, I can brighten them up in the composite image.
Correct.
Okay, because count map, net map, quant map, VCA, all these are the elemental maps, whereas cluster phase is just a whole different. It's just a whole different ballgame. So
correct.
So I played with these, and even VCA sometimes gave me the best image. It can recalculate. So if I change this map, does it literally start everything all over again, or does it, like, after I spend like half an hour, if I decide to change?
Yeah. So for our purposes right now, go ahead and stop the map. Yep, frame ends. So this will stop in a second. Cool. So now from here, click cluster or VCA, either one. I don't know, right? It's not collecting data again. It is using the data you collected to then create this.
Yeah. But the VCA is also like a phase map. Oh, no. I didn't want
this.
I thought VCA is same as the elemental map. No.
No. VCA is much like cluster phase. So cluster draws a hard line in the sand, if you will, right? And VCA acknowledges that there's gradients at the edges. And so instead of giving you a hard line, it actually shades the different phases. So really bright is strong in that phase. And then as it approaches another phase, that gradient drops off. And so it just gets darker. Same color, just darker.
So many times I do either an elemental map, if elemental map looks better for me, or I do phase map. Usually I don't try to go to, see, in this case, I wouldn't do VC, I would go to cluster phase directly.
Right.
Let me do that. Let me go to cluster phase, and now what I'll do is I'll get a much better image here.
Yep.
And then, okay, so since I'm still in the, I'm not in the data management, right? That's why I'm getting this. Yeah, so now I need to play. So let's go to data management. Where is it? I am in the data management. No, I am in the data management.
No, you're not. Click there, click data management.
I thought I am in the data management. So
Nope.
let's close this. Okay, here you go. So right click open.
Yep.
And this is where I play with those buttons.
Yeah.
So now let me show you. In the cluster phase, I close this to get the color back like that.
Sure.
And I can turn IMG1, then I turn, but IMG1 first literally makes it darker. So if I keep this way, so now for this simple exercise, we knew my pyrrhotite is, oops, sorry, my pyrrhotite is iron and sulfur. So this is my pyrrhotite. So I don't need this boundary. I just get rid of it.
Well, yeah. That's
and then this is my pyrrhotite, right? So this is where I rename it.
Yep.
And then this is going to be my silica.
Yep.
Because oxygen, silica, alumina, calcium, and alumina is very, so this is basically sand, quartz, and feldspar. And then this is a pure quartz. So this is actually pure quartz.
Yep.
And this is quartz and feldspar. But where is my paste? My paste is all these green areas. So all these green areas are silica and calcium. That's the two main elements of the paste. So
Okay.
in this particular exercise, things were very simple. So it was very easy to separate. But sometimes I have to go to adjust and increase that to 10, 12, until, say, for example, there is one particular element which is, say, in the, like yesterday I was doing, there was an apatite grain. Apatite is calcium phosphate. And I needed to separate the apatite from everybody else. Apatite was calculated within paste because it has main calcium.
Right.
But
right.
paste doesn't have phosphorus. So I had to go to adjust and bump it up to like 8, 9, 10, until I can see the apatite is separated.
Yep.
But in that process, it created multiple maps which are useless.
Yeah,
like this one. Like this one is just boundary. This one is
right. So you do know that you can combine the boundary with something else, right?
Yeah. So all I do then, okay, this one, if I need, so I click that one and then press the shift button, and go to the other one and then press combine.
Not shift. Use control button. Don't use the shift button.
Oh, I was doing the shift button before.
No, control.
Okay, so
there you go. Now right click.
Okay, I see. So but in this case, I can just remove that margin. There is no new phase there. It basically picks up the interfaces as a separate one. Like even this one. It's like this one. What is the difference between this and this? I mean, these are the sand, pure quartz, but this is also getting silica very high. But alumina coming, calcium coming, potassium coming. See, potassium and calcium are two different feldspar. So I wonder if they are feldspar because it's giving a combination of two. Either you will have CaAlSi2O8 or KAlSi2O8. So it is combining those two. So now this one, Ca, I can either say Ca and K feldspar, or if I need to separate them, then this is a phase where I would go there and increase this until I see a separation.
Correct.
Where is my yellow? Until I see a separation there.
Yep.
But then it will change everything. So I got to rename everything again.
Yep.
I want to rename like this one. You can see still the potassium is more. So it is so this is kind of, you know, it is doing the, it is clear, there is no problem, of course. It's a pure SiO2, no problem, which is pure pyrrhotite. The main phase, I have no problem. But then even in the paste, I have no problem. It is paste. But this is a margin. I don't need the margin. And this margin can be mixed with the paste, maybe.
Right.
I can mix those two. But this is another margin. You know, this is basically, you know, it's iron. There is no phase of iron silica alumina. This is no phase. This is just a transition. So I'll just close that. This is same thing. But this can be combined with quartz. I can combine those. But where is the main separation that I was looking for? Potassium feldspar and calcium feldspar. I don't see them. I don't see them. So this is silica. This is paste. See, I don't see that. This is pyrrhotite. This is where I needed it to split, but apparently it didn't. I mean, you just tell me I'm in the right direction here in my thought process.
Yeah. So go ahead and open up Adjust again. Right. So that one creates more phases. Right. You get an edge detection. So some of the edges can be reduced by playing with the edge detection.
Okay. So what does that do?
Click the question mark right next to it.
Not some phases that are determined to be located on the border of other phase into one H phase. As the level increases, the more phases are likely to be merged into an H phase. Okay. So that kind of will remove those margins that I was trying to remove.
Perfect, but it does help.
Yeah. I mean, it makes it a little sharper. But this one I can see, if I can split it, I mean, I would be able to see it here. I would be able to see it. It's splitting happening here. I don't need to apply until I see.
Yep.
Is it doing it? Like, for example, it started, let's do this. It started creating some new phase.
Yep.
Right there. Oh, these are voids. These are voids.
Right.
Where you see the epoxy went into and gave you the carbon peak. So epoxy really helps me to identify what the voids are. So I can keep the voids. And this is the edge with all the elements, but this is not a phase.
Right.
And I don't know where I'm going to merge it to. Should I merge it to the element, to the phase inside, which is quartz, or should I merge it to the paste? You know.
Yeah,
so
that's a good question. I don't have a good answer.
I just remove it. It reduces the area percentage maybe, but you know, I'm not worried about area percentage in a small image. I'm more worried. This black thing coming. How do I get rid of the black? That happens when I remove this.
Exactly. That's
so
what
when I
do.
You know. So I think instead of removing and getting those black margin, it might be better if I combine those with others. That kind of,
or the grain. Yep.
That will remove that black margin. Here again, so okay, I understand now. So this is kind of a trial and error method.
Correct.
In the phase, you know.
Yep.
So Bill said the second version coming end of February. I'm looking forward the phase analysis version 2. But this one really does the job. I play with the adjust button and do everything. But let me ask you an important question now, because I've been doing this way. How can I build my own library? Like, for example.
Yes, we can do that.
This one, quartz. No, not this one. So I don't need to be worried about quartz. Always, if I have silica and, well, the problem is my samples can have so much variability.
Well, yeah, and that's where the problem comes. We can, you know,
quartz doesn't have any iron. I mean, I can't choose these as a representative of quartz. I loosely said it is quartz, made of the silica peak, but I don't want my future runs to show up iron and alumina. I mean, they are not present in squads. So that's my main problem of building my own library, because then I had to create the pure phases.
Right.
Not my samples.
Yep. So,
but tell me, how do I do that? I just right click, and how do I create? Like, suppose if I want to create a library of my first phase, see if I want to make words as my first phase.
But you don't do it here, right? You go back to your net maps.
Actually, go back to,
go there.
Oh, in the net map.
So you can do it from here, but it would actually be easier if you were doing point analysis.
Oh, in the point analysis mode. Okay. Not in the map.
Collect the data, and then you're going to add it to Cubase.
Where is it? Let's get to the let's go to this one. Say, for example, this is a pyrrhotite sample. So let's open that. So suppose this is a beautiful example of pyrrhotite.
Right.
Forget the oxygen and carbon. So how do I make a library of this?
So over on the right, the toolbox. Down below. Nope. Yeah, that one. The toolbox. Yep. And Cubase manage. Let's start with Cubase manage.
Okay.
And let's create a database. And then what do you want to put? Minerals or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Oh, you mean the group? Okay. Oh, I see. I can say pyrrhotite, because pyrrhotite will come in many different forms. So if I say pyrrhotite, okay, then under pyrrhotite will come.
Right, but what you're going to keep in mind is you want to be able to choose a folder, right? So a database, and you're going to want to use that database for everything in the field of view that you're going to do phase.
Oh,
right. So you're making it very narrow, but then you'll be able to select it.
I can change it or delete database. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. So you want to say minerals. I see what you mean.
Oh, I got to click the gray box.
Okay, I see. So under minerals, I will, okay, I got it. Under minerals, I'll create all my phases.
Yep. And then close. And then, whoops, shrink this one. Let's go back to the spectrum. You've got it open already. Yeah.
Oh, no, I thought, what did I do? I have to right click and open. Okay, yep. So now I go to tool.
And then add to Cubase.
And then
folder, yep. And now give it a.
Okay, I see.
And now you said there's different versions of that. So is that what you want to
do? That's from Massachusetts. I can say that way.
Yep.
So,
so you're gonna one by one, you're gonna keep adding to your mineral database.
Mm-hmm.
And then so shrink this or close this or whatever. And go back to the SEM.
Oh, I thought I can see. I want to see now. I want to see my database coming here.
Oh, nope, we haven't done it yet. Go back to the SEM.
Okay, go back to SEM.
Yep. What is this? Data in use are included in the target. Oh, yeah, whatever. So we're the SEM, cancel. And then analysis conditions.
Analysis conditions.
And so from here, we are, let's see, I got to read your screen. Authentication. Here, select elements. No, that's not it. Sorry, I'm going to pop up my own window.
Sure.
I got to remember what I'm doing. It's been a while.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yep. And let's see. Data management. Because I'm actually in the process of creating a user's guide for Cubase to use for phase and for just spectra.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've got a bunch of screenshots. I just haven't put it all together yet. I was kind of hoping to do that on Monday as a snow day thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get it to you soon. I just don't have it.
That would be great.
Let's see, training, Dave Stud. Let's see, go there. Dates, there we are. We'll change phase. There it is. Okay, so now I'll go back and look at yours. Right, so close this. It's not here that you do it, there's another button. So yeah, you can. Yeah. Go ahead to back to database management, open up a map. Yeah, you got a map, perfect. And then back up top where it says adjust, not adjust button, but the circle next to it. Yeah. Yeah. And then you're going to do classification rather than major elements. And you're going to switch that to minerals. There you go. And so from here, there's a spectrum comparison as opposed to a quant comparison. They're two different means. And the threshold is how close do you want it? 0.8 is pretty broad. 0.9 is a little tighter. 0.95 is tighter still. And so that's how you would start breaking things out. You would have to create that database, and then you would have to start adjusting your threshold as you go until it starts hitting everything correctly.
I understand now. I understand now. Now I totally forget this. Everything is recording now, right, Dave?
Yep.
Everything recording. So I will go back and I got it clearly. I got it clearly. So I had to do my homework first, create my database, then I can play with that. I understand now. Right. I will not do the major element then. I will do classification. Right. And I would play with the threshold to see. See, for the pure phases like quartz, feldspar, my major minerals, that threshold can be pretty tight. But and by tight, you mean like 0.9, 0.95. But for paste is the binder in a concrete, which is very, very heterogeneous. You know, you're never going to get the ideal paste. The ideal paste is calcium silica ratio is about 1.5, but it can go from 1 to 2. You know, in an old concrete where you have a lot of lime leaching, so the calcium silica ratio will be very low. So I can't go into one standard paste composition and use that all the time. So I don't know what my threshold will be for paste, which is the main component in a thing. You know, so we don't know about that. So I have to think about if I want to go for. See, I can do like this is going to do everything in my database, or I can do only the minerals there, and for my paste, I create a separate database.
Yeah, but the problem is when you're going to search, you can't search two databases.
Oh, it has to be one database to search everything in that image.
Correct.
Which means paste has to be there. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So let me think about it. Let me think about it, how I can handle that. But now let's go back to major element. But I understood how you do that. Yep. I understood how you do that. Do you want to override? I say yes, because I went back to my, yeah, okay. So, but now based on my elements I am seeing, I am manually giving that. And then let me show you how I got my map. Okay, so it doesn't matter wherever I am now. Okay, I can get rid of that. Again, if I get rid of that, I get the dark margin. I rather have this and this combined. And so now if I go to send to report, you don't want me to save here. I just straight go to report. And in the report, I will show you how my template is. This is how my template is set up.
Sure.
I'm getting the actual backscatter image, then the phase image, then showing, and then individual. I may not need, see, for my publications, I get rid of all this. Just give this two.
Oh, all right.
But who cares about individual phase composition? I'm telling it is silica. I don't need to show where the silica is. This map is showing where the silica is. So,
Right.
so there is no need to give the spectra of silica, spectra of pyrrhotite. That's why I just give these two. And if I do it in a map form, where is my map? Let's go to my count map. Say. In the count map, see now let's talk about this. So this is where I usually go to none, and none gives me the sharpest image. So if you want to stay weighted average, see it's getting blurry. You see how it got blurry?
Yep. But I would never use count map. I would use
what do you
net map.
do? What?
Yeah, either net map or quant map. I would never use count map.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So for elemental map, you do either net or quant. I see. Okay, either one of those. And okay, because that's good to know, because usually I play with whichever gives me the sharpest image. And then I'll show you what I do. Let's get this one then. And then I individually go to the major elements, and I right click, and then I play with the histogram. I'll show you.
Yes. Yep. I do the same thing.
And I found if I don't choose any filter, if I keep it none, and then I get a very sharp histogram. So I can bring those left and right arrow as close as possible to get the brightest image with no filter. However, if I have an element in different phases, like silica in the quartz will be very bright, but silica in the paste will be very low. So I get two peaks then, a bright peak for the quartz and a small peak for the paste. And there I again bring those two arrows as close in those two peaks as possible. Okay, so let's do that. Like for example, this one. I highlight this one, then I go there, and then I go to color histogram. If I have none, this is a very sharp. So I basically, you can see there are two, it's not showing up. There are two different, two different composition of silica.
Sure.
So if I apply, say, average 3 by 3, it's very hazy though. You see, even if I go to weighted average, it is not as sharp. But then I go there, color histogram, you see the two peak?
Yep.
One peak is for the quartz, and then these are for the paste. I don't do that. Then it's all bright. So I still stay there.
Yep. I usually bring the bottom one up a little bit.
I'm sorry?
I usually bring the bottom arrow up a little bit.
Bottom arrow, this one?
No. So the white arrow there. Yeah, that one. So I take up some. So if you drag that whole box off to the side so we can actually see what we're doing.
So if I go then some of the phases become dark.
Yep.
See, I need all my phases show up, and then, I mean, this one has multiple different phases where silica is distributed, and that's why I'm getting this. But when I go to, say, paste, in the paste, you have to have only one phase. So here, I can literally bring it near the main peak to highlight the paste.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
I don't care about the tail part because I can highlight. So anyway, so individually, I can highlight this way.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, at the no filter, even if I do it a no filter, I can still like this one. This one all feldspar. These are all feldspar or mica. You have mica in this sample, so potassium is in the mica. So you see that? So I bring this as close as possible to bring this, but it is a lot of noise it's picking up.
Right. So if you want to get rid of some of the noise, bring up that lower arrow just a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Which one? Lower arrow. Which one is the lower? Oh, this one.
Yeah, just bring it up just a touch. And then let go. Yeah. So you can see some of the noise starts to disappear.
Or if I put a filter here, I get a much better image. See, I got your average 3 by 3 or maybe weighted average 3 by 3. Now if I do this, so this is kind of, so then I can get a much, but it's not sharp though.
Correct. It's not sharp because you're doing 3 by 3 averaging. So 9 pixels being averaged into one position. So of course it's not going to be sharp. It's going to round the edges.
So the sharpest will be with no filter, right?
Yep.
Sharpest will be no filter, and then I can still go and play with the colors and bring them down. Okay, so So that is a better approach to get the sharpest image.
That's yep.
And the noise will go once we do a lot of time. I just did it very fast. So it will be much better when I run it for longer.
Yes, and that's the whole purpose of the filters, right? The filters are to give you a pretty picture without having to collect all the data.
Exactly. So filter is kind of a quick and easy way of getting a nice image.
That's exactly.
Which I know, which is fine. As long as I saw my point that these are different phases separated. Like this one, for example, magnesium is coming from dolomite. So I would rather stay in the weighted average and play with it. So I am in the right track when I'm doing this. And then this is where I get, because none of these will be maybe. See, in this case, okay, let's go to the report. And again, I have this kind of, what happened? Oh, not that one. Okay, so what is my report? Here is it. See, this is how I get my 9 elements, and I don't need that one. I don't know why this one showed up here.
Because you didn't turn it off yet.
Oh, yeah, you are right. Yeah, here I have to get rid of it. I even get rid of, actually, I get rid of that. I get rid of that. I get rid of oxygen. I need 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can get rid of titanium. There is nothing. There is a small one. Or maybe titanium. I get rid of phosphorus. There is nothing phosphorus. So now I will get 1-page report. But look how horrible. This is what I really have to play with my. What happened there?
Right. So here,
oh, no.
You took
I have to have 1 there.
Yeah.
And then I have to get rid of. Now let's go to the report. I should have only 1 page. Yeah, beautiful. So 1 page. So now this is how my main goal is to improve this.
Right.
None of these colors are there. You notice that. It's a composite color, but none of the elemental color is there.
Right. It's not like phase where it's one color or a different.
I know. Yeah, but usually in the so if you see the Oxford's elemental software, the colors are very clearly separated for elements. But here it is masking the color. And because of the masking effect, I really have to, this is where I get upset, because I can't reproduce this in a publication. I have to keep everything.
Right.
But my goal is to get rid of everything, just have this and this. Just the backscatter and the corresponding composite element, not the phase map, composite element map, not the phase map. In Oxford's data software, the what's called ATZEC, their software, they create an elemental map, composite map, but colors are very clearly separated.
Right. The reason that they're able to do that with the colors is they're saying whatever the dominant element is at that pixel, it's going to get that one color.
Yeah.
So it's actually providing false information.
Yeah, I know that. It's suppressing all other color. I know that. It's suppressing all other color. But you have no option but to mask when you pay importance to every element of every phase. That's when this happens. And that's why, for me, I think phase would be a better option than.
Yes.
If I had only 2, 3 phases, it's fine. But since you can see I have multiple phases, like dolomite, I can't even see where my dolomite is unless I go to magnesium map. I can't even see where my feldspar is until I go to my individual. So I have to keep everything in this case.
Right.
But in the phase map, as you saw, I can clearly, just straight go and get rid of everybody. In the phase map, I don't need to show all my elements. I just show these 2. It's very clearly showing me the phases.
Yeah, if that works for you, that's great. So if that's what you were going to do, I would create a template, because you can't make the other ones disappear, but you could put them on a second page. And so
I see. You mean the template here.
No. Shrink this. Go back to data management. go your layout, go down to phase. Yep, there's phase. So double click on your default. There you go. Now, so you have a blank page there already, right?
So I can bring all this in the second page.
Highlight everything, below your upper bits, right? So I think you can drag a box. So if you get outside of that a little bit, and then
good recording. You can't highlight you have to manually highlight everything, I think, by control, right? Yeah.
So in any case, yeah, you get all of those, and then you move them to the second page.
Yeah, I can do that later. Yeah, I understand.
Yep.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that, or even in the quant, I can do the same thing in my where is it? Here it is. Here also, see, this is what I was playing with. I show you how I was playing with. Map image one. It's supposed to be my backscatter image. So I go to setting, and then I go to how did I do the item, and then I went to image. See, this is what I chose, whether I want sample image, which is the navigation image. I don't need that.
Correct.
This is the backscatter image. EM image is the backscatter image.
Correct.
And then these are whatever shows up in the right window, in the right screen. Whatever I chose will show up here. This is how I change my element of what goes where.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I need to change anything else. That's the only thing I changed there.
Right.
Yeah, that's the only thing I changed there.
Right. Yep.
Okay, nothing else we play. So yeah, I can do that. I can do that. The only thing you showed me separate here to remember was if I have to do, I don't think I ever have to do individual point as one report, because I'll show you most of my reports are going, I can pick up anyone like this one, for example, that I did. Not that. Where is my, okay, so this is the best composite mode I got by playing with those different, this was a VCP phase, right? This is a VCP one, because it's showing this phase. This is the VCP one. You can see how I play with the colors to get my quartz as red, paste as yellow, albite feldspar as blue. And here you see, I separate sodium feldspar and the potassium feldspar. But trust me, it was more than an hour of permutation combination for me.
Yeah.
So when you said you choose, your element in different color, I think it's a long process for me to figure out which element, because they are highly influenced by what others are present. So maybe for me, staying in the auto mode is the good option for now until I am absolutely, like I am kind of sure my paste yellow is fine. It's really stand up nicely. So we'll see, what other options I can play with there. But for I'll show you one regular data analysis, like when I do my, not this one, that's an elemental. No, that's another map. Where is my composition? That's another map. Let me show you that's another map. Let me show you a composition one. Oops, these are all maps. Here, see, this is how I usually reproduce my results. I give the map, and then I point, and then I physically, meticulously draw a point like that, I draw a point, I change this to, and then I bring it there in my actual report. This is how it goes, and then the data is there. And then I get rid of this whole thing. I get rid of this whole thing. And then I bring it bigger and closer. That's how my final report goes. I don't need this total. I get rid of this. I get rid of all this. These are useless information. Average has no meaning when I have very different phases.
Yeah, exactly.
So I get rid of that. I get rid of the total. Total have no meaning because they're normalizing anyway. So this is how and then I add a separate column here. Oops, undo. I add just one column there. I add a separate column, insert column to the right, and I say phases. But then each element, each point will be a phase. So I say it's a paste or quartz or feldspar or whatever it is,
Sure.
and then the composition there. I get rid of the oxygen. So those are some touch up I have to do, right? But those cannot be macroed. I mean, I have to do some touch up here, right?
Right. Now go back
so-
to Cubase. You can, same with spectra. So these are basically individual spectra. And in the quant button, under analysis conditions,
in the Cubase,
your database.
Oh, in the database, okay.
Yeah. So, right. Back to the SEM window.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, back at the SEM window. Right. And analysis conditions,
Okay.
spectrum,
Okay.
quant conditions, off to the right. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's right there. Classification, ignore that. Tick the box that says classification,
Uh-huh.
and then select mineral. And so it'll do this for you. It'll classify all of your spectra. It'll name them to your classifications.
Well, then it has to remember the danger of doing that. It has to remember, again, I have to play with the 0.8 or 0.9 or whatever threshold I want to choose, because my fear is if I do that, it might question mark some of the minerals if they don't fall exactly in the ideal composition.
Correct.
I mean, it's not going to do that, Dave, because my paste will be so wildly different.
Yeah. Yep.
My paste is a very heterogeneous composition. This paste is the most heterogeneous. That's the binder. That's the glue which is holding everything together.
Of course.
And that one changes dramatically depending on the environment concrete is exposed. So.
Yep.
Okay, so from today's session, I understand one most important concern I had was the composite map. My only thing is I really have to play with the color to get the best contrast, and I never go to count map, only stay in the net or quant if I want to do elemental map, and then choose the best color. And your suggestion is if I know two elements are of the same phase, then give them, like, for example, if I make sulfur yellow, and if I make this, I go to color scale and I have to go to, what is the color? Right there. No, wait, don't tell me. I think I know where to go to change to replace the color.
Right.
Oh, no, don't tell me. Hold on. I think I have to go there. Then you change. So see now, I can get if I force it to the same color. See, quartz can stay in one color. See, alumina and paste cannot be the same color. But alumina is going to be linked up with whom? Alumina can't be linked up with anybody. So I really have to change the alumina to. See, I can choose a weird, like these colors are useless. They are so dark. I really have to put a brighter
colors.
I'm sorry?
So click the box again. Click custom colors at the bottom. Then click the rainbow on the right where the shade that you want it to be, and then click once you click the shade, now go up and click somewhere in that panel. Anywhere inside that window. Yep.
Oh, you can make it brighter.
Right. There's 6,000 combinations there.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the sky is the limit. So I can really play there.
Yep.
But I have to really choose wildly different colors here,
Yep.
I can't have same kind of color shows up.
Three greens isn't going to cut it if there are different phases.
Yeah. Okay, so I understand. I have to do that. And basically my goal will be to see how I can really, like for example, silica is nowhere to be found. Why not make silica white? But then it is going to be so difficult to see, it's really, that is it. The purple color really brought silica beautifully back. See the potassium, this is the area where you have feldspar, right? So those are the ones, if I want them to really pop up, I really have to go there and maybe choose blue. Something where it really stand up or maybe black. I don't know. I mean, see, this is where I get really.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not an
You could be
artist,
here forever.
I'm not an artist, and that's why I get really. So this is like if you have some art sense to get the best composition back. Yeah, and the reason it is getting difficult because it's physically picking up every element's color instead of emphasizing instead of cheating and throwing all the others and highlighting the main ones. Yeah.
Right.
Great, Dave, it was a really nice session. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Can you please send me that recording to me? And I want to go over the recording and keep it with me. It was extremely helpful, Dave, because these are the areas where I really needed some help. And this will greatly accelerate when the phase analysis 2 comes. That will be for my floor model for my IT 200. And I know all this discussion will apply in there.
Correct.
Most of the stuff will apply there. Although the platform is little different, but I am getting familiar with that. It's not very, very different. Like where I got stuck here, let's go back here. See, this is where when I was doing my live mode, where is it? Let's do it quickly. Okay, no, element. I have to go to element and then I have to go to select mode. That is where I was really stuck.
Right, and then if you want to see the result, you have to uncheck show lists.
To choose the points, I have to go back to placement mode to select the point.
But to do the select mode, you have to uncheck show list.
Uncheck show list, absolutely, absolutely. And in the IT 200, in the left side, you have some buttons for the point and the area where you can choose that point, so it will give you the select mode. In IT 200 platform, you don't have these, but it was very clear whether you want point live mode or analysis mode.
Yep.
You know, now this is where I was confused. Dave, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, this is what I needed after I got the machine, but I was just playing with. But now it really helped me to understand everything much better.
Excellent.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. So let's end the
warm.
I'm sorry?
I said, have a good weekend and stay warm.
And you too. Don't go out. Stay home and do the work at home. That's what I intend to do too.
Yep. Me too.
Okay. Take care, Dave. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.